The next major result to come in the Industrial Revolution came from two bicycle makers from Dayton, Ohio. That invention was the airplane.
Max, check this out.
Now, if you all did your reading, you'll know that it was a very short flight. The reason they chose the North Carolina coast was because of its strong ocean winds. The reason for this was because they didn't use any engines in the first test. In fact, it wasn't until after the first unmanned flights were successful. Right. Who did this?
Detention. Look, Max, inventions are pretty neat and everyone's always impressed, which is very cool. But they always backfire, which is very not cool. What are you saying, Dennis? If you don't start showing some acceptable moves, you could be headed for a bad gate period. Serious? People are talking, Max. Either stop inventing or get it right. And you gotta get shy bars off your brain. You're not her type. Who says? People with working eyeballs. She likes jocks, and you're not a jock.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is totally lame.
Hey, get out of here, you kids.
Winning the free throw contest will get her attention, all right. So missing the entire backboard and hitting her in the head. I've seen you shoot, Max. You're gonna blow it. You did it. Good shot. You lucked out, Max. Season, I just might be available. One more and you win. Just aim it. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Nice shooting.
Thanks.
I can't make it.
Here's your ball, Max.
Oh, he's a fake. I knew he couldn't do it. Come on, let's get out of here. What a jerk. What a nerd.
The ball was big.
Yeah, what's the Max?
They can't even shoot. Just leave it there. You gotta use some bag.
I talked to the principal this afternoon. He's at the end of his rope with you, Max. You were cheating. He wanted to suspend you for a week, but I talked him out of it this time. You have so much talent. I mean, for you to use all this time and energy in making a magnetic basketball.
Didn't take any time at all, Mom. It was easy. A few coats of clear metallic spray to build up the metal content. A quick depolarization to create
Max,
I had to do it. It was important.
it was cheating.
It was the only way to show somebody something.
It was still wrong. Listen, you can't be somebody you're not. Be yourself. Use your imagination, but be honest. She'll notice.
I didn't say it was a girl. Open for business.
Give me a chocolate bar.
You better hurry, Adrian, or you're going to be late for homeroom.
I know, but my arms are about to fall off. You have any idea how heavy this stupid thing is?
Jesse, you need one of those new super lightweight jobs.
Yeah, and the $1,500 to buy one.
Ah, come on, I'll push. $1 for a Choco Crisp? That's twice what they charge at the store. Then go to the store, Harvey. It's only 8 convenient blocks away.
I'm reminded of something my own principal told me when I was just your age. He said, Martin, you are the future of America. Well, you can just imagine the burden I felt on hearing that. And you know what? He was right. And so I say to you, you are the future of America. Which is why the local Chamber of Commerce has decided to sponsor the Business Leaders of Tomorrow contest. Each contestant will create his own product, manufacture it, and market it. The student who sells the most will receive a trophy. So, good luck. Be aggressive. Be inventive. And be careful, Max.
This is the perfect opportunity to impress Shelley. I'll go with my strengths. I'll be myself. I'm going to win this contest, Dennis. I wonder if I could get a hold of some plutonium.
Oh, great.
It was just a thought. Now, I got to come up with something original. Real original. System was modified by installing hydraulic lift. Now the driver touches a button and the front or the back end of the car raises up or down. I think it looks neat. And you're going to do the same thing on a bike? Kinda, only I'm going to use a pneumatic system instead of a hydraulic system. Air pressure instead of water pressure.
What's the bottom line, Max?
All right. Instead of the bike raising up off its wheels, the air pressure will actually give it a lift off the ground. The bike will fly? Well, more like jump. You know how we jump our bikes over a curve? Yeah? Well, if this system works, I'll be able to jump over a car. Pedaling creates the energy that makes the air pressure that fires the pistons. What's this one? Now, the light indicates when enough pressure has been built up, but the button's the fun part. You see, it releases the air. The pistons, they hit the ground, and the bike goes up. Right.
Do you realize what time it is, Max?
I know, Mom, but I gotta figure out what went wrong.
What you are trying to do has never been done before by anyone.
I know that.
What I am getting at, Max, you are 12 years old. Have you considered the possibility that this project might be just a little bit over your head?
I know it can be done. I know it. It's just a matter of finding the right balance between the amount of air pressure and the amount of piston tension. I've got to try, Mom.
Well, when's the next test?
Right after school tomorrow. I have a very safe, very dry spot picked out.
Good luck. And please be careful.
Good night, Mom. basketball, big fella. Stuck to the toaster. Trying to fool everybody was kind of a geek move, huh? Sure it was. But it's okay. You're a geek. Geeks make geek moves. You couldn't help yourself.
Yeah.
Look, guys. Max has even got a geek bike. You know, you might be setting some kind of geek record. You really ought to check this thing out.
I'll see you guys at school.
You know what I think? I think we ought to see just how well Max can stay on that bike.
Come on.
You know, if we play our cards right, we could really make some bucks with this. Everyone's gonna want one.
I just want to win the contest.
It's more to it than the invention, Max. You have to create it, manufacture, and market it. The person who sells the most who wins.
But I'm not very good at selling.
I know, but I am. That's why we can make a great team. You get all the credit, win the contest, and all I get is a lousy 30% of the profit.
10.
Deal. First, we'll sell stock to the kids. That'll give us some money to manufacture the first few bikes. After that, we'll use the money from the sales. What do you think?
I think we better test the bike before it gets dark.
What do we need to test it for? I mean, you jumped over a truck.
That wasn't scientifically controlled. I need to calibrate various heights, recovery time, air pressure, wind pressure.
I'm sorry I asked, okay?
That was great. Yeah, it was. Next week I'll meet you earlier. We'll try some of the hierophants. Okay. We better hurry. We're going to get locked in with the horses.
The time that it can be used again is only a few seconds. Great, let's get out of here before someone sees us.
Somebody already did. Actually, you would have gotten away clean. Except my daughter left her riding gear. Usually there's no one around here at this time of day.
We didn't mean any harm, mister. Honest.
Well, you don't look like robbers or vandals, so I'll tell you what. I won't say anything if you don't.
Thanks, mister. Thanks a lot.
I was watching you jump. Ah, that's quite a bike you've got there, huh? Where'd you get it?
He made it.
All by yourself?
Well, I'm kind of an inventor.
Well, I'm kind of a vice president. I work for a company called Technathon. Ever heard of them?
No. No.
Well, you've heard of Krinko Toys.
Yeah, everybody's heard of them.
Technathon owns Krinko. And, I bet they'd be very interested in that bike of yours.
Well, I'm sorry, it's not for sale.
Not so fast.
Could be worth a considerable amount of money.
How much money?
Well, I don't know exactly. But this just could be the opportunity of a lifetime.
It's not for sale.
Max, the guy...
No!
Tell you what. Here's my card. You think it over. I wouldn't want you to make a mistake that you would regret the rest of your life.
I just think you ought to think about it. I built the bike to win the contest to impress Shelley, remember? I think you're losing sight of the big picture, Max. Shelley's a girl. It's not just Shelley, it's all the kids. They think I'm a loser. I gotta show them, Dennis. It's important, okay? All right, Max. I'll put the word out that you'll demonstrate the bike on Saturday morning. Well, where? The football field.
You can jump the hurdle first, then do the goalpost for your big finish.
But that's too high. What if I hit the crossbar?
Possible concussion, but you'll black out with respect.
For the life of me, I don't know how you do it, Jennifer. How do you survive as a single parent?
One does. I don't know how. The things I have to put up with, Max. Ooh, you wouldn't believe it, but I do. I do. So how's it going with you?
I think basically I need to be rich.
Wouldn't it be nice just to be able to walk into a store and buy anything you wanted and not have to think about money?
Yes, but I'll never have to worry about it because Monroe Aviation is not going to make me rich.
Is everything okay?
Are you kidding? It's the best job I've ever had. They're supposed to gear up for a new plane soon. They'll splurge for the overtime.
Good idea. Like how?
I don't know.
Oh, I saw the most gorgeous dress in the window of that little boutique on Beverly. Pink chiffon, hand-painted. It's gorgeous.
A fortune.
A fortune, right. You know, but it's funny. Even if I were rich, I don't think I'd force myself to spend that kind of money for a dress.
I don't get it. Listen, I've changed my mind. Besides, I can still demonstrate my bike on Saturday. Then everybody will know I would have won.
Now you're using your brain. I'll call that guy and get a meeting.
If I'm going to sell out, I want to get as much as I can.
I'll talk to my dad. He's a financial analyst. He knows all about that stuff.
The Sky Bike. I like it. Got kid appeal. What's the inventor like?
Well, he's kind of like a kid himself. He called this morning, wants to make a deal.
You know, this bike could put Trinco into a third-quarter profit. I don't care what you have to give away, Lyman. We need this bike.
He wants to be a vice president.
Of research and development.
Yeah, but just for Crinkle toys. The work schedule will have to be flexible because of school. Yeah, but sometimes I can get out of last period, unless I have lab.
Unless you have laughed, of course.
And we'll want adjusted gross.
Gross.
Gross. Profit participation.
With advances against the profit.
Right. Should we talk stock options now or later?
No, please. That's good. How old are you boys?
12.
12. Oh, well, that's very good. I'm very impressed. I mean, it shows a great deal of imagination and spunk. But now, boys, this is not some sort of game that we're playing here. I don't think you boys realize how fortunate you are that a major corporation like Technothon is willing to take a chance with your invention. Frankly, boys, your demands are out of the question.
It's nice knowing you, Mr. Lyman. Yeah.
Boys, and now, boys, I'm sure we can work something out.
Gee, I'd like to, Mr. Lyman, but see, we gotta get going if we're gonna make our meeting with Mattel.
The boys?
Do we talk about bonuses?
Yes, and the popcorn machine, and the pool table, and the jukebox.
Can I get you something to drink?
A grape slushy.
You heard him. A grape slushy. Okay, I'll see you later, Max, okay? Oh, by the way, I'll have security pick up the bike this afternoon.
This afternoon, wait, Mr. Lyman. Tomorrow's Saturday. I gotta show the kids how the bike works.
That's out of the question.
Why?
The Sky Bike is top secret. If another toy company gets wind of it, they could steal the concept. Frinko would never manufacture it then.
But I gotta face these kids on Monday. What am I gonna tell them?
Nothing, Max. Now, until that Sky Bike reaches the stores, you can't say anything to anyone. You can't show it to anyone. To do so would be a breach of your contract, and that would cut you out of any profits.
Great demonstration, Max.
sit with me, Dennis. I'll understand. I'll hate you, but I'll understand. I couldn't desert you, Max. The only person you'd be left with is Jerry Winkleberry. Jerry Winkleberry? I'd rather be locked up. No one's talked to him since 3rd grade. That's the price you pay for wearing a Kleenex box on your belt. Forget about those jerks. You're a vice president now. You've got power. I don't care about being a vice president. All that stuff was your idea. Besides, I can't tell anyone about it anyway. Then why don't you invent something else? Even if I did come up with a concept, I'd have to manufacture it and market it, remember? The contest ends next week, Dennis. There's not enough time.
At least you'll have your advance check. You can buy something. That's what my mom does when she's depressed.
The advance check? Well, Krinko guesses how many bikes they'll sell this year. They give you your money in advance. Could be a few $100s. The advance check.
Can't believe it. $85,000. I'm so proud of you, honey.
I don't want the money in a trust.
The lawyer said it would be the best thing to do.
But, Mom,
No one said that you can't spend some of it now. See, I put it in a savings account temporarily and arranged for you to withdraw it on your own.
I know, Mom, but I just...
Max, a trust is the best way to keep your money safe for the future.
But I don't want the money.
You don't?
I want you to have it, Mom. This is your chance. Now we have some real bucks. You've got to take advantage of it. You deserve it.
That's so sweet.
Now you can waltz into any store you want, buy anything, and you won't even have to think about money.
This conversation is starting to sound very familiar.
Well, I kind of overheard you talking to your friend.
Hannah? What you heard were two old friends talking about what two old friends talk about. You know, things like, remember when, whatever happened to, what if? I think you caught the what if part. So, Max, everybody has fantasies, but they're just fantasies. This money is yours. You earned it. I would enjoy spending it.
You wouldn't?
That's the truth.
Well, I already spent some of it.
Boy, you don't waste any time, do you? What'd you get?
Open it. This week.
This is your chance, Max. For what? To win Shelley and to save your reputation from eternal geekdom.
I'm listening.
There's no better way to make friends and influence enemies than bucks. Especially big bucks.
Think so?
No, sir.
Like how?
Hey, what are you doing here, Max?
I just thought you guys could use a little extra coaching for the game tomorrow.
Who's gonna help us, Max? You?
Him.
Hi, fellas.
I don't believe it.
I'd be happy to give you some pointers if that's okay.
Yeah.
Let me help you with that jump shot, son. Okay, now you guys got it? We're going to keep your fingertips on the ball and let it go real relaxed, just like a natural motion. All right? Why don't you try it now? Relax and off your fingertips.
If you want it, come and get it. Son of a champion, you don't move now. I'm not winning any longer. Know that I'm playing to win this time. When you make your move, I won't hesitate. If you take too long, you can take too late. This time I'm playing to win. This time I'm playing to win. Hi, Matt. Hey, Matt. Hi, Shelly. Matt, my man. Woo! Nice. Day 2. Hey! Is anybody hungry? Where'd you get the bread? I can't say. Why not? I just can't say. Get a lot of money? A lot. What are you going to do with it? I'm just going to have fun. Like what? Lots of things. Like what things?
What Mr. Lyman is trying to say is that he got out-negotiated in negotiations. The inventor of the Skybike is not only a vice president of Krinko Toys, he's also a non-voting member of the board of directors. Now, I know this is highly unusual, but it's an unusual situation. So let's make the best of it.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. My mom made me change my pants because I sat on an ice cream sandwich. So is this like a club or what?
Well, Max, the board meets once a week to talk confidentially about things that are important to the companies that make up Technophone.
Oh, a secret club.
Mr. Marcus, president of Zodiac Studios, was about to tell us why Star Barbarians has yet to make a profit.
We made Star Barbarians?
Yes, you must have liked it.
Are you kidding? It stunk. I mean, if the Zygonnauts could make it through Earth's atmosphere without burning up, how come Jupiter Jones could destroy all their pods with a cruddy flamethrower? Did I say something wrong?
Why don't we just move on to the Magic Hole report? Magic Hole is a new hairspray manufactured by another one of our companies.
Have you ever heard of Magic Hole, young man?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's the stuff in the black and orange can that looks like the bug killer with the dead roach on it.
I'd hardly call it a bug killer.
Oh, my mom thought so. She sprayed the whole can under the sink. She said she'd never buy it again.
Bob, you wanted to talk about the Monroe plant, hmm?
Yes. Thanks, John. The cost analysis on the VT-101 shows only a 5% profit for the entire year. Therefore, it's my recommendation that we shut down the plant immediately.
Well, there was some talk that a nearby company was interested in the property, what?
We've reached an interested party. Upon the board's recommendation, Yorko will take possession. They're very anxious to start demolition for a new parking lot.
Well, I guess a vote is in order then, hmm?
But what's the VT-101?
It's the fighter plane our aviation company was going to make. Mr. Braff is the president.
Monroe Aviation?
Mm-hmm, that's right.
And we're not going to make it?
There's not enough profit in it, son.
Yeah, but what about all those people who work at the plant?
Well, I'm afraid they'll have to be laid off.
But what if they don't want to?
Max, I'm afraid it just doesn't work that way. They don't have any choice.
It doesn't seem fair, does it? Just because we'll be making a little money instead of a ton.
Well, we have to answer to the stockholders, Max. They have expectations.
But the employees won't have a job. See, my mom's friend Pam works there.
This is obviously a business concept that is a little too complicated for a 12-year-old mind to understand.
I understand it's not fair. How would you like your office turned into a parking lot?
This is ridiculous.
We can't do it, Mr. Harmon.
We have to do it, John.
But think of all those people.
Yorko is anxious to proceed.
Just think about it.
Well, if they want it that bad, they'll wait a few more days. Have an independent firm do a new profit study. We'll postpone the vote till next week.
The club's rented, caterers hired, limo staffed. Well, what about entertainment? Springsteen, Prince, and Cyndi Lauper aren't available. Madonna? I'm still trying to reach your manager. You think we're kind of getting carried away? Sure, that's what makes it so much fun. It's going to be a great party. Look, Dennis, we're spending a lot of money, and some people don't even have jobs. You can't stop now, Max. You've got Shelley and everyone else right where you want them. After tomorrow night, you can ease off and slide by on your rep. Okay, but it's just a matter of time before my mom says something.
Have you lost your mind?
Well, you said I could buy some things.
I was talking about a VCR, some new clothes maybe, a new TV for your room, not a personal appearance by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or lunch for 200.
You gotta be more specific in the future, Mom. I'm not a mind reader, you know.
Get smart, Max. You knew what I meant.
TVs and clothes aren't gonna make me any friends at school, and they're sure not gonna make Shelley Myers like me.
Oh, so you suppose you can just buy your popularity?
I did. Everybody likes me now.
Well, I got news for you. At the moment, you're not very popular around here. And what's left of the money is off limits right now.
Fine, only I kinda already committed to this party tomorrow, and the caterer needs a deposit, and then...
What, Max? And then there's what?
Madonna.
Madonna.
We have a call into our manager.
You have lost your mind.
Please, Mom, don't cancel the party.
I suppose you're going to rent the Hollywood Bowl.
It's a private dance club. It's already paid for.
My instincts say to cancel it, Max.
You never go with your instincts. Why start now?
I don't know.
Please, Mom.
Okay, you can have your party, but without Madonna and without the caterers. You will have records and potato chips just like anyone else.
You don't understand, Mom. Jamie Wagner's having a party, too.
So?
He's popular, real popular. If I don't come up with some big-name entertainment, everybody will go to his.
This is a hard lesson, Max. You can't buy friendship. If they truly like you, they will be there.
That's what. Give you what you need, give you what you need, give you what you need, eh?
It's not just a party, it's everything. Let's face it, nothing worth it. The money, the bike, Shelley, nothing. You're still the vice president of a toy company. That's something. I'm not so sure. I mean, all they care about is making money. So what's wrong with that? They don't seem to care about people. Well, then why don't you find a way to keep the plant open? How? I'm only 12 years old, Dennis, remember? So, never stopped you before.
Max Baxter on line 3.
Yes, Max.
Oh, hello, Mr. Braff. Look, I got this great new idea about the VT-101. We won't even have to shut down the plant.
That's very interesting, Max. Why don't we talk about it at the board meeting?
Well, I was thinking that we could talk about it now
At the board meeting?
Yes, sir.
Miss Hughes, what time does Max Baxter get out of school today?
Well, according to the schedule his secretary gave me, it's 3 o'clock. Oh, except today he has science club right after. That lasts an hour.
Why don't you see if you can reschedule the Technophon board meeting from 5 o'clock to 3 o'clock?
But he'll never be able to make it in time.
I know.
Mr. Brass, don't you think that we should...
Miss Hughes, I think we'll get along fine without Max at the board meeting today.
Sir.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Shelley.
About the party.
It's no big deal.
I wanted to come, honest. But Brenda had a Franklin and Hannah.
Yeah, I understand.
I really am sorry, Max.
Hey, forgive her. Let's go to science. Nah, I'm not in the mood. And besides, I gotta get to the board meeting and tell them about the VT 101.
Max coming?
I'm not sure. I left a message on his machine.
Sorry about the time change, John. Something important came up this afternoon.
Well, we could start with routine matters. Maybe he'll show up.
Hi, Max. This is Miss Phillips. Mr. Harmon's office just informed me that today's Board of Directors meeting has been rescheduled for 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock? Oh, I gotta get there. How am I gonna get there? I'll take a cab. Cab's take money. I don't have any. Do you have any money? I don't have any money. Dennis, I have to get there. If the board votes to close the Monroe plant, then there's no turning back. Another company will take it over, they'll tear it down, and all those people will lose their jobs. Ride your bike. I don't have a bike. Let's ride my bike. How am I going to get there on a...
Are you nuts? If you ride this bike, you lose all your profits. I don't care. This is more important than money.
John, I think we better move along to this Monroe matter. It doesn't look like our young colleague's going to show up, and, well, frankly, we're all getting older here by the minute. Especially George here.
I suppose you're right. Oh, do we have the new profit study on the BT 101?
Unfortunately, yes.
Proceed.
Showing an aggregate profit from all operations in the 4 to 5 percentile. Gentlemen, as you can see, no matter how you slice it, it's simply not worth it. The smart move is to sell the plant now while we have a buyer.
Could I see those figures, Bob?
Surely, John.
Unfortunately, you're probably right. I guess there's no use in postponing the inevitable. All those in favor of selling the Monroe plant to Yorko Industries?
No! We can still make the VC 101 and make a lot of money. A lot of money.
I think the stockholders are going to be very happy with a 30% profit margin. Don't you, Bob?
Oh, I wouldn't know. Ask Max.
And so, for selling over 130 of his own specially designed tissue belt boxes, I'm proud to present the Future Business Leaders of America Award to Jerry Winkleberry. However, there is someone else who is deserving of our recognition. Thanks to two people in my office right now, I was informed that a young man not only invented an amazing new vehicle, but then proceeded to sell it to one of the largest toy companies in the world. And today, he is one of their own vice presidents. And he is also our very own Max Baxter. Congratulations, Max.
I